Foreign financing. Foreign investment. Pros and cons for development. Pros are improved capital flows, technology transfer, regional development, and increased employment opportunities. Cons like erosion of host culture and risk of increase in capital outflows. Traditional economic arguments in support of private investments. There are four gut feelings. First,
Why recipient countries accept aid? What motivates a country to seek and accept financial assistance from foreign countries? Aid is a crucial and essential ingredient in the development process. It supplements scarce domestic resources and it contributes to economic growth. There are three main reasons. 1. Economic reasons. 2. Political reasons. And 3. Moral reasons. Let's go first for the economic reasons. Clearly, the most important reason why countries seek and accept aid is for the purpose of economic development. Donors sees investment as physical or human capital as a means of producing economic growth. For recipient countries, aid is a valuable source of foreign exchange, which help to reduce balance of payments. Donors and recipients do not always agree about the purpose of aids. Recipient countries would prefer to have aid in the form of grants with no conditionality. Next is the political reasons. In some cases, foreign aid is seen as being necessary in order to maintain power. Often foreign aid in the form of military goods provides a power base that suppresses opposition and maintains the existing government in power. Lastly, moral reasons. More developed countries or MDCs consider that MDCs have a moral responsibility to provide development assistance for the poorer countries. This may be because of basic humanitarian reasons. Responsibility to redistribute resources having exploited by so many resources of the LDCs during colonization. The role of non-government organizations in aid. The term NGO stands for non-governmental organization and it includes a variety of organizations such as private voluntary organizations, civil society organizations, and non-profit organizations. NGOs are defined as organizations that pursue a public interest agenda rather than commercial interests. NGO provides, first, emergency relief, promoting women's rights, protecting child health, and protecting the environment. NGOs build roads, houses, hospitals, and schools. They work in family planning clinics and refugee camps. They teach in schools and universities and conduct research on increasing farm yields. Examples of non-government organizations. Internationally, Save the Children, World Vision, World Wildlife, and examples nationally are Haribon Foundation, Philippine Animal Welfare Society or PAW, and Red Cross. NGOs have two important advantages. First, it is less constrained by political imperatives. Most NGOs are able to work much more effectively at the local level with the people they are trying to assist than massive bilateral and multilateral aid programs can. By working directly with local people's organizations, many NGOs are better able to avoid the suspicion and cynicism on the part of mostly poor people. The effects of aid is either it helps. Aid helps if it is used to increase productive capacity and the benefits of resultant growth is widely spread and result in a reduction and elimination of poverty, inequality, and unemployment. The other effect is it hinders. Aid is spent on showcase infrastructure projects that damage the environment and have a little impact in raising living standards. The state of foreign aid in the Philippines. Is Philippines a foreign aid donor or a foreign aid recipient? And the answer is both. Philippines is a donor and also a foreign aid recipient. Philippines as a recipient of foreign aid. In the year 2011, It is recorded that these countries donated in the Philippines. First is Japan with 2.659 billion. Number 2, China with 1.163 billion. Number 3, World Bank with 950 million. And number 4, ADB with 637.0 million. And lastly, United States with 186.0 million. While on June 2019, Philippine external debt is recorded as number 1, Japan with 8.1 billion, China with 684 million, France with 441 million, South Korea with 423 million, and Germany with 411 million. Despite this, in the year 2019, Duterte rejected the loans and grants from nations critical of his policy, which includes UK, Australia, and 16 other countries that favored a UN resolution urging a probe into the government's campaign that's claimed thousands of lives over the last 3 years. Japan, the Philippines' top source foreign aid, abstained from the UN vote. These are the list of foreign deals and assistance rejected by Duterte. First is a plan to buy 26,000 firearms from US was scrapped in 2016 due to the concerns over drug killings. Second is the 235 million deal between Canada and the Philippine military to buy 16 helicopters was cancelled last year due to the human rights concerns. $6.7 million in trade assistance from the European Union was waived by Duterte's government as they call for an end to drug-related killings. And lastly is the talks with France and Germany for 69 million in loans will be halted after they sponsor the UN resolution of the drug war. The Philippines' rejection of foreign aid with strings attached would mean that Western powers, the traditional donors, would lose ground when it comes to pressuring Duterte to mend his way, especially on governance issues. Philippines as a foreign aid donor. Philippines as a developing country has accepted billions of dollars in aid and investment pledged by other countries. In 2019, Papua New Guinea needs help diversifying its economy because the drops in world oil prices have hurt oil and gas. Papua New Guinea wants their economy to be bounded closely to the oil cycle and seeks help to diversify the economy, referring in the boost in farming from the Philippines. Philippines offered expertise in hundreds of rice strains. The Philippine Rice Research Institute is well known in Southeast Asia and has done a lot of research on optimizing small farm productions. The Philippines may get something in return for its aid. Manila may want to scrap a rule against tuna fishing by foreign boats. Here, Duterte asked to reconsider the ban.